The only guy drafted ahead of Wentz in 2016, which is Jared Goff, agrees to a 4-year extension worth $134 million. $110 million of that is guaranteed, according to Adam Schefter. And just some food for thought as we take a look at this here. Part of the reason why the Rams decided to give Goff all that money is the fact that he wins games. Since 2017, the year after his rookie season, where he was 0-7, he has turned it around. He's won 24 games over the last 2 years. That's tied with Drew Brees and Tom Brady for the most in the league. Now, there were two different ways to me of looking at this contract. One of them is he's a good quarterback. He was next in line, and that's just sort of the way this thing goes. But the other is I feel like he has alternated in his career between being the guy who, when Jeff Fisher was his coach, looked like he was on his way to being a bust, right, to a guy who has become a product of Sean McVay's genius. So I guess I would ask, and I'm almost hesitant to use this word, was he worth the money they're now paying him?
I think he's absolutely worth it because it's hard to disentangle who gets the credit. We can say that maybe Todd Gurley's the reason why he's good. We can say that maybe it's all because of Sean McVay, but the fact of the matter is they went to the Super Bowl last year and he was the quarterback. So it's impossible. You set your franchise back if you start moving on from a guy like that. I am surprised, however, that they paid him as much as they did because they didn't even have to wait another offseason for him to up the quarterback market. You normally have to do that, particularly with a quarterback like him who's not a top-of-the-league quarterback. We all know that.
You know, Dom, he checks a lot of boxes. He's young, he's durable, he's productive. He took a team to the Super Bowl. Trust me, I spent 20-plus years. It's hard to do that. If he's in the building, Green, like you said before, it's the going rate at the position. And if I'm Dak Prescott, I use that graphic. I win more games than Jared Goff. I deserve more money. And, oh, by the way, I'm going to be a free agent, so I have all the leverage in the world.
The Dak point, we don't have any trouble disentangling whether it was the offensive coordinator or Dak. Like, we look at that situation. They got rid of the offensive coordinator because we felt like he was not supporting him enough.
Jeremy Fowler, is Dak Prescott the next in line? Will he become the richest player of all time when his deal gets done? And will that be sometime soon?
Because he's the next quarterback.
Right.
Any next quarterback is going to be the richest, and that's why Jared Goff got paid, because the Rams said, not only do we have an ascending quarterback, but it's going to be ugly next year if we wait. What if he plays well and throws for 5,000 yards? Then we're looking at $35, $38 million. And this wasn't even a deal that was under consideration really a month ago. They hadn't approached Goff about a deal. It came together very quickly because they decided, hey, let's get ahead of this money now.
It feels like teams are panicking because they're seeing this market skyrocket so quickly. Swagoo, I'll give you the final word on this. Do you like what the Rams did here, locking Goff up for the long term and making him the richest player in the game?
I do like him, Greeny, because they don't grow on trees. Here's the thing that people have to realize, man. When the quarterback market is different than any other market. When you find a good one that you can win with, maybe they're not Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady or Drew Brees or guys like that, but when you find one that you think you can win with and take your franchise for the next 8 to 10 years and have success, and he's shown the ability to do that, you have to lock him up. The market obviously is determining a lot of what these guys are getting. Jared Goff 2 years ago, we was talking about him maybe not being able to play in the league. Dak is going to get paid. Are they 35, 32, $35 million a year quarterbacks based on our eye test? No, they're not. Neither one of them are. But what they have done for their franchise, the importance of that position and where they are right now currently, it matters. Look, I was in the NFL when Albert Haynesworth got $100 million from the Washington Redskins. We knew damn well Albert Haynesworth wasn't worth $100 million, but we knew he was worth a lot of money. But the market determined that. And a lot of guys after that, they fell into a lot of money because Albert Haynesworth set that market up. Dak will be the next in line. He'll be the highest paid. When we do the eye test, is Dak worth $34 to $35 million? Not to me personally, but he is worth whatever the Cowboys see him worth as far as where their franchise is going in the future. So I think that's what will take place. Jared Goff made $110 million because Jared Goff is in the perfect situation. He is in a position where a team is very good around him, and he needs to build a statue of Sean McVay somewhere on the side of his house.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.